And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Scottie Park in Highland, Kansas for this Region 6 matchup between the Brown Mackie Lady Lions and your Highland Lady Scotties. Again, this is the 37th meeting between these two programs dating back to 1980. Highland leads the series 29-7. Lady Scotties have won the last 15 meetings in a row. And we're getting ready here to start the contest for game number one. Dominic Springer's inside the circle for Lady Scotties, the first team all-conference, first team all-region player as a sophomore out of Haarlem, North Holland. Leading off for Brown Mackie, the center fielder, number 10, Carly Smith. Carly Smith is a 5'6" freshman out of Beaumont, Texas, batting .366. Lead the team in at-bats with 112, leads the team in runs with 22. She also leads Lady Lions with 41 hits on the season, 6 doubles and 6 RBIs. Dominic Springers with an ERA of 1.24 inside the circle. That leads the Jayhawk Conference in Region 6. She's got a 7-0-1 record on the year. This is her 13th appearance inside the circle. Her 7th start of the year. Domi's thrown 45 innings of work, allowed 8 earned runs on 34 hits. 7 walks, and leads the team with 49 strikeouts. Count of 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Carly Smith. The umpire tells that one over the outside corner, and count now goes to 1-2. Just underway, game number one between the 3-28 Brown Mackie Lady Lions and the third-year head coach Brian Bush. Brown Mackie 0-16 in region play so far, currently in the 14th spot in the 14-team region. Strike 3, struck her out. Springers with the leadoff strikeout, then there's one down. Now batting number 17, Brittany Velasquez, the shortstop. Brittany Velasquez, 5'6" freshman out of Victoriaville, California, batting .257. Take the first pitch down the heart of the plate for strike 1. Velasquez, 33rd game of the season, 105 at-bats, 18 runs on 27 hits, 8 doubles, a triple, and 4 homers with 12 runs batted in. Foul ball back. Count now goes to 0-2. Springer's out ahead on the count of the number 2 batter in the Brown Mackie lineup, Brittany Velasquez. Oh, and 2 pitch from Dominic Springers. Upstairs, 1-2. Foul ball, left-hand side. The wind will push it into foul territory. Cannot be caught. And Vasquez still has life at home plate. One ball, 2 strikes to count. One out in the top of the first. Second batter in the Brown County lineup at the plate. Brown Mackie lineup in the plate. Here's the 1-2 from Springer, down low, 2-2. Dominic now with 50 strikeouts on the year, just 7 walks given up so far by the 5'8" sophomore out of Haarlem, North Holland. 2-2 from Springer. Strike 3 got her looking. Back-to-back strikeouts by Dominique Springers. And there's 2 down. Now batting number 5, the first baseman Morgan Collins. Morgan Collins is a 5'9" freshman out of Houston, Texas. Leads the team with a .369 batting average. First pitch down low for ball one. Collins has been to the plate 84 times this year in 20 and 30 ball games. 16 runs on 31 hits, 5 doubles, a triple, and 9 runs batted in. Lead the team with a .430 on base average. Line drive up the gut. And Morgan Collins is on the base path with a single. Now batting number 6, the third baseman, Michaela Martinez. Michaela Martinez is a 5'6" freshman out of Wichita, Kansas, batting .327 in the cleanup spot. First pitch from Springer is taken down low for ball one. Martinez in her 33rd game of the season, 101 at-bats, 16 runs on 27 hits, 4 doubles, a triple, and a homer, 19 runs batted in. She's walked 9 times and leads the team in strikeouts with 22. Foul tipped that one at the plate. That one caught a piece of Lauren Crouch's left arm. Count goes to 1-1. 2 down, a runner on first for Brown Mackie here, top of the first inning, game number 1. Here from Scottie Park this afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, the wind blowing in from dead center at 26 miles an hour, gusting to over 35 this afternoon, but a comfortable 75 degrees outside. That pitch misses the zone. The count now goes 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and runner on first for the Lady Lions. Here in the top of the first. Here comes the pitch to clean up batter Martinez. Strike 3, struck her out. Dominic Springer leaves 1 on the base path, but she gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, your defensive alignment for Brown Mackie in game number 1. In the outfield, in the left, is number 22, Katie Woods. In center field, number 10, Carly Smith. In right field is number 11, DJ Carter. Around the infield at third base, number 6, Michaela Martinez. Your shortstop is number 17, Brittany Valquez. Second baseman is number 25, Jalissa Guerrero. At first base is number 5, Morgan Collins. Behind the plate for the Lady Lions, number 23 is Megan Allen. And inside the circle for Brown Mackie, number 27, Heather Villarreal. Heather Villarreal is a 5'7" freshman out of Falfurrias, Texas, ERA of 7.48. She's got a 3-12 record on the year. This is her 24th appearance inside the circle. Her 17th game start of the season. She's got 14 complete games on the year. 97 1/3 inning of work, 104 earned runs allowed on 166 hits. 46 walks and 54 strikeouts. She's given up 24 home runs and hit 5 batters. And she's going to face the top of the Highland lineup here in the bottom of the 1 in Balderas, Garvin, and Nordman. Lady Lions come into the contest on a 15-game losing streak. Again, they're 0-16 in region play, 3-28 on the year. In their last game, they were swept by Coffeyville 17-5 and 5 and 2-1. Those games played in Coffeyville. Leading off the bottom of the first, Fort Lady Scotties. Your JL Conference Player of the Week, number 23, Morgan Balderas. Morgan Balderas, the first-team All-American as a freshman, first-team All-Conference, first-team All-Region. She's also an All-Jayhawk Conference All-Academic selection a year ago. 5'4" sophomore out of Wichita, Kansas, batting 459 in the leadoff spot. She leads the team in runs, hits, doubles, triples, homers, total bases. And being hit by a pitch. She's been plunked 6 times this year. First offering ball there. This is the ball. Morgan with 85 at-bats in 27 games. 36 runs, 39 hits, 9 doubles, 5 triples, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs, 82 total bases. She's got a slugging percentage of .965, which leads the team. Morgan again just selected this morning as for the second time the JL Conference Player of the Week this year. Pitch upstairs, and the count now goes 3-0. Balderas has walked 8 times this year, struck out 6. Here's the 3-0 pitch coming from Villarreal. Upstairs, ball 4. Walked her on 4 straight. Now batting number 30, the left fielder, Kinsey Garvin. Kinsey Garvin now at the plate, a 5'3" freshman out of Lawrence, Kansas, batting .435. Balderas bluffs the steal, stay at first base. The pitch is taken outside for ball 1. Garvin batting .435, number 2 hole, her 27th game of the year. 85 at-bats, 23 runs on 37 hits, 2 doubles, a triple, 13 RBIs on the year. Balderas goes to second base, and she is out of there. Nice throw from behind the plate by Brown Mackie's catcher. Megan Allen. Allen now 6 out of 14 in runners caught stealing this year. So Highland's leadoff walk, a race from the base pass as Morgan Balderas gets thrown out trying to steal a base for the first time this year. Foul ball backing out of play. Balderas now 6 of 7 in stolen bases. Count goes to 1-2 on Kinsey Garvin. Line drive at the third baseman. She knocks it down, but that'll not be in time. Ball could have been fielded cleanly. That'll go down as an E5. Now batting, number 6, the third baseman, Katie Ray Nordman. Katie Ray Nordman, an all-JL Conference all-academic selection a year ago. 5'8" sophomore out of Augusta, Kansas, batting .382 in the number 3 spot. Katie leads the team in at-bats with 89. She's also leads the team in RBIs with 32. 24 runs on 34 hits, 6 doubles, 7 homers. Has a .685 slugging percentage. Swing and a miss on a pitch down low, and the count goes to 0-1. Make that 0-2 now on Nordman. Nordman batting in the number 3 hole this afternoon for head coach Heidi Jordan, her 12th year. Heidi, 405 wins, 185 losses. Ground ball, that'll get through the left-hand side. Garvin will hold up at second. So the no-hitter is gone for both starting pitchers. Now batting number 8, the catcher, Lauren Crouch. Lauren Crouch batting in the cleanup spot, 5'8" sophomore out of Bellevue, Nebraska, batting .329. Highland with runners at first and second with 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch taken upstairs for ball 1. Crouch's 29th game of the year, 73 at-bats. 15 runs on 24 hits, 7 doubles, 3 homers, 24 runs batted in. She leads the team in walks with 10. That pitch taken for a strike. Garvin 10 for 10 in stolen bases at second base. Nordman at first is 3 for 3 on the year. Upstairs, ball 2. 2-1 now to the cleanup batter in the Highland lineup. Lauren Crouch, Dominic Springer's in the on-deck circle. Again, the wind blowing in this afternoon at a good 32 miles an hour. Upstairs, Ball 3. 3-1. Crouch will get a good pitch to look at here. Lauren batting .548 with runners in scoring position. 10 walks, 1 hit batsman, and 8 strikeouts. That pitch taken for a strike. The ball gets off of the catcher's glove for a pass ball. And that will be the 5th pass ball on Megan Allen so far this season. So Highland with runners in scoring position now at 2nd and 3rd and a full count on their catcher, Lauren Crouch. Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped her up off the 5th. That'll blow foul and be out of play. Count will remain at 3-2. Villarreal again with an ERA of 7.48 on the season. A 3-12 record for the Lady Lions this year. Change up. Crouch fouled just enough of it back to stay alive at the plate. Lady Scottie's 11th ranked in the nation, came in with a 10-1 region record, 22-5 on the year, after going 2-1 down at the Bucco Bash last Saturday. Fly ball left side. Wind will be blowing it toward the foul line. Then it is a foul ball. Again, the wind will be a definite factor in today's ball game, blowing out of the south-southeast in from dead center and right center this afternoon. 26-mile-an-hour wind with a gusting to over 31, according to the information off of Wondergram, or the Weather Channel. Down low, ball 4. Second walk of the ball game given up by Villarreal. And Highland with the bases loaded and 1 down. Now batting number 34, the pitcher, Dominic Springers. Dominic Springer is the first team all-conference, first team all-region player, and a JL Conference all-academic selection a year ago. Takes the first offering from Villarreal for a strike. Dommy's a 5'8" sophomore out of Harlow, North Holland, batting .325 in the number 5 spot this afternoon. 80 at-bats, 18 runs on 25 hits, 6 double to triple, 3 homers, and 10 runs batted in. She's also got 43 total bases on the year. She's down in the hole quickly, 0-2. Fly ball, but that wind will be blowing it toward the left fielder. That ball will curve and get foul. That ball was in play when it left the bat, but turned way foul with the wind. Rangers with 11 walks on the season. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. 11 walks and 10 strikeouts so far for Springers. She's been hit 4 times. She got a slugging percentage of .538. That pitch upstairs. Count now goes 2-2. Bases loaded. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Still no score on the board by either team. Here's the 2-2 to Springers. Off of the 5th over to the third base dugout for a foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch to the opposing pitcher, Dominic Springers. Change up upstairs. Now the count goes full with 1 out and the bases loaded for Highland. Villarreal has already walked her 47th and 48th batter of the year. Fly ball right field, that's going to curve and get well foul. And again, I can't stress enough how much the wind is going to impact today's contest. It's going to take a very powerful ball to get out of this ballpark this afternoon. And anything popped up in the air is going to curve left or right. So the outfielders are going to be having a dickens of a time. Off of the 5th, third baseman makes the catch, or the pitcher makes the catch, and there's now 2 down. Now batting the first baseman, number 25, Faith Kane. Faith Kane, a second-team All-Region player, first-team All-Conference player a year ago. 6'2" sophomore out of Omaha, Nebraska, batting .313, number 6 hole. And Faith takes the first pitch down the heart of the plate for a strike. 64 at-bats in 26 ball games so far for Faith. 17 runs on 20 hits, 4 doubles, 6 homers, and 15 runs batted in. Ground ball. That'll get through the left-hand side. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Springers will go into, or correct, that is Lauren Krause going into third base, and going in with a stand-up double is Faith Kane. Now batting number 15, the designated player, Whitney Rothwell. Kane picks up her 5th double of the season. She now stands at second base, 2 runs on the board for Highland. As Whitney Rothwell, a 5'10" sophomore out of Lawrence, Kansas, batting .214 at the plate. Whitney off of the 5th. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder. 1 run will score. The throw comes to second base, and Kane comes around to score. Highland aggressive on the base pass, and it's 4-0 Lady Scotties. So Rothwell on the bloop single to right into the wind is at first. Now batting number 2, the right fielder, Annie Rockley. Annie Rockley, a 5'5" sophomore out of Raytown, Missouri, batting .340 and number 8 spot at the plate. Rothwell at first has not attempted a stolen bag of this season. Picked up her 14th RBI of the year with a double, or with a single to right. That pitch taken for strike 2. Rockley down in the count 0-2. Rockley with a 47 at bats, 14 runs on 16 hits, 2 doubles, 10 runs batted in. That one misses outside. Annie with 8 walks, 7 strikeouts, make that 6 strikeouts on the year. Pitch upstairs, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on first for Highland here in the bottom of the first. Lady Scotties have already put 4 runs on the board here in the half of the inning. Foul ball, left-hand side. Again, the wind pushes it well foul. Rockley, the 8th Highland Lady Scottie to come to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. Facing Heller Villarreal. Or Villarreal, excuse me. Here's the 2-2 to Rockley. Upstairs, ball 3. Villarreal already with 2 walks in the inning. Outside, ball 4. Now batting number 4, the center fielder, Kelsey McIntyre. Kelsey McIntyre, the 5'3" sophomore out of Independence, Missouri, batting .435 in the number 9 hole. Bluffs a bunt, pulls it back, takes it upstairs for ball 1. Kelsey's played in 25 ball games. It's just her 24th at bat on the year. 11 runs, 10 hits, 2 RBIs, 6 walks, 5 strikeouts. Count is 1-1 and 1 strike. The line drive through the left-hand side. Rothwell will hold up, and the bases are loaded. So the Lady Scotties now have sent 9 players to the plate, and we're about to bat around. Now batting number 23, second baseman Morgan Balderas. Balderas led the inning off with a walk, then was released or removed from the base path as she tried to steal second and got picked off for the first time this year. Balderas with her 9th walk of the year. earlier in the inning. That one dances down low, 1-1. Ball goes foul. And if you're watching this afternoon, like to let us know who you are and where you are, type over on the right-hand side of your screen in the live chat. It's foul ball off the plate. Count remains at 1-2 on Balderas. Again, let us know who you are and where you are this afternoon watching us over the Sky Sports Network. As you can tell by the picture on your screen, it's a very windy day here at Scottie Park. The wind blowing in at over 30 miles an hour. And the fly ball and the catch is made, and that retire the sides. Highland leaves the bases loaded, but 4 on the board in the bottom of 1. We go top of 2. Lady Scotties 4, Lady Lions 0. You're watching this Scottie Sports Network. Megan Allen, Julissa Guerrero, and Heather Villarreal due up for Brown Mackie here in the top of the second inning. There are 5, 6, and 7 batters in their lineup. Facing Dominic Springers. Domi again, who leads the region with an ERA of 1.24. Domi went through the first inning without too much trouble, gave up 1 hit. Threw 17 total pitches, 11 strikes, and 8 balls in the first half. She struck out 3 of the 4 batters she faced. Leading off the top of the second for Brown Mackie, the catcher, number 23, Megan Allen. Megan Allen is a 5'7" sophomore out of Colmesneil, Texas, batting .367, the number 5 spot. 33rd game of the year for Megan. 98 at-bats, 17 runs on 36 hits. She leads the team in doubles, homers, RBIs, and walks. As the ball goes foul. Allen with 9 doubles, 3 homers, 54 runs batted in, batting .551 when slugging percentage. 10 walks and 17 strikeouts on the year. Pitch taken down low for ball 1. 1-1 to count on the leadoff batter here in the second inning for Brown Mackie, Megan Allen. Julissa Guerrero in the on-deck circle, the second baseman. Pitch upstairs. Count now goes 2-1. First time in the contest that Springers has been behind on a batting count. Dominique now with 52 strikeouts in the year that leads the team. Or should I say leads the pitching staff. Swung through that one. The count evens out at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. No outs in the inning. That pitch taken for strike 3. Springers again with another strikeout. Got that one looking. Now she's got 4 in the contest. Now batting number 25, the second baseman, Julissa Guerrero. Julissa Guerrero is a 5'4" freshman out of Donna, Texas, batting .284. Swung through that pitch on a rise ball for strike 1. Guerrero in her 33rd game this year under head coach Brian Bush. 95 at-bats, 6 runs on 27 hits, 5 doubles and 12 runs batted in. She's walked 10 times, struck out 20 times. Fouls that one over the first base side, now to play. Springers with four, make it 4 strikeouts in the contest as they head on the count 0-2 to Guerrero. Off of the fifth, right back to Springers, who retires the side, or retires the out. 2 down now in the inning. Now batting, number 27, the pitcher, Heather Villarreal. Heather Villarreal batting .232 in the 7th spot. Now at the plate. 56 at-bats, 5 runs on 13 hits, a double, 8 runs batted in. 2 walks and 13, make that 2 walks and 17 strikeouts. Ball off of the fifth, goes foul. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out for Brown Mackie. Make that 2 outs for Brown Mackie here in the inning. We have 2 outs on the board, Ivan. Pitch upstairs, and the count out goes to 2-1. Strike 3, or make that strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out for the Lady Lions here in the top of the 2nd inning, as they trail Highland 4-0 here in game number 1. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Springers. Popped her up. Lauren Crouch calls for it in fair territory, and that will retire the side. 3 up and 3 go down. Go the Lady Lions here in the top of 2. Going to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Highland up 4-0. We'll be back in a second. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Heather Villarreal returns to the circle for her 2nd inning of work. 47 total pitches thrown in the 1st inning. 29 strikes and 18 balls. She's given up 4 runs on 4 hits, according to the stats out of the Highland dugout. Highland batted around in the 1st. We'll have the number 2, 3, and 4 batters in the Lady Scottie lineup: Garvin, Nordman, and Crouch. As we're still waiting for Villarreal to come to the circle for the Lady Lions. Of course, Jordan with a long discussion with her team outside of the dugout here in the middle of the 2nd inning. Other games this afternoon around the Region 6. Allen is at Fort Scott. Cloud County is at Kansas City, Kansas. Number 9, Johnson County is at Neosho County. Number 15, Hutchinson is at Independence. And Cali is at Division 1, number 8, Butler this afternoon. Leading off the bottom of the 2nd for Highland, the left fielder, number 30, Kenzie Garvin. Kenzie Garvin now at the plate. Reached on an error by the 3rd baseman back in the 1st inning. And the first pitch to her is taken for a strike. We got 2 outs on the board, Ivan. Take them off. There we go. So 0-1 to count to Kenzie Garvin. Fly ball out to right. Right fielder will come in as the wind knocks it down. And there's 1 down. Now batting number 6, the third baseman, Katie Ray Nordman. Katie Ray Nordman now at the plate, batting at number 3 spot. Katie single to left last time at the plate. Ground ball down the third base side, but foul. Nordman, who leads the team in RBIs with 32. He's got 34 hits, make that 35 hits now, 6 doubles and 7 homers on the year. Katie muscled one out of here the other day with a stiff wind blowing in, but I think it's blowing harder today than it was yesterday, or the other day. Ground ball down the third base line, but again foul. Nordman down in the count, 0-2. So 0-2 to count to Katie Ray Nordman. Pitch upstairs, 1-2. Lady Scottie with a team batting average of 356 on the year. That ball bounces across the plate. Count now goes to 1-2. Brown Mackie comes in with a team ERA of 9, make that 9.46 on the year. They're giving up 9.2 runs a contest. Two and two to Nordman. One out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Scottie's up 4-0. Ground ball, that's past the third baseman. That's a fair ball. Nordman will round second or first and go into second base, and she'll get in there with a double. Now batting number 8, the catcher, Lauren Crouch. Lauren Crouch at the plate, walk back in the first inning. Second walk given up by Villarreal. Take the first offering upstairs. Ball one. Crouch, you lead the team with 11 walks on the year after the first one in the first inning. Put down a bunt. First baseman will handle it. Second baseman covers. They get the out at first. Sacrifice in order. And that moves the runner to third base. Now batting number 34, the pitcher, Dominic Springers. Dominic Springers flied out to the pitcher last time at the plate. So Highland with 2 outs now with runner at third. Ball curves left-hand side. Goes foul. Again, that ball was headed for dead left field, but due to how the strongest wind, it was blown well into foul territory. Springer steps back at the batter's box with an 0-1 count. Pitch taken off the zone for ball one. Dami, an all-conference, all-region player a year ago, first teamer on both squads, and also an all-academic selection in the conference. Popped her up on the infield. First baseman giving chase, going to make the catch in foul territory for the out, and that will retire the side. Highland leaves a run on the base pad. They do not score. We go top of 3. Lady Scottie's 4, Lady Lions 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Not bad. Good to see you too. Katie Woods will lead us off, followed by DJ Carter and Carly Smith for Brown Mackie here in the top of 3. Dominic Springers will return to the circle. Dominic has thrown 30 pitches through 2 innings of work. 20 strikes and 10 balls. Allowed no runs on one hit, according to the stats. And again, if you're watching it this afternoon over the Sky Sports Network, feel free to drop us a line on the right-hand side of your screen. Let us know who you are and where you are. You won't have to give a shout out this afternoon. Leading off the top of the third for the Lady Lions, the left fielder, number 22, Katie Woods. Katie Woods is a 5'8 freshman out of Wichita, Kansas, batting .333 on the year. Batting at number 8 spot. 33rd game of the season for Woods. 87 at-bats, 11 runs on 29 hits. 6 doubles, 14 runs batted in, 3 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Ground ball, shortstop. Weaver has it across the diamond for the out, and there's one down. Now batting number 11, the right fielder, DJ Carter. DJ Carter is a 5'7 sophomore of Overton, Nevada. Batting .260 at number 9 hole. 28th contest of the year. 73 at-bats, 8 runs on 19 hits. 2 doubles, 8 runs batted in. 2 walks and 16 Ks on the year for her. Line drive to right, and Faith Kane just could not stab it. Ninth effort for Kane at first base, but the ball into foul territory just beyond her reach. 1 out, nobody on for Brown Mackie in the top of the third. They trail Highland 4-0 here in game number 1 of this 2-game series. This is a Region 6 affair this afternoon, a non-conference affair, as the Lady Lions are not a member of the Jayhawk Conference. Pitch outside, the count goes to 1-1. Springard with 4 strikeouts in the contest. Retired the Lady Lions in order back in the second inning. And has actually allowed just 1 batter beyond the minimum so far. Pitch foul back. Count goes to 1-2. One and two from Dominique. Strike 3. Struck her out. Springer's now with 5 Ks in the contest. Now batting number 10, the center fielder, Carly Smith. Carly Smith, the top of the lineup for the Lady Lions, now to play. 2 outs and nobody on for Brown Mackie here in the top of 3. Smith, again, a freshman out of Beaumont, Texas, batting .366 in the leadoff spot. Let the first one go by for ball 1. Smith, first strikeout victim of the afternoon by Dominique, back in the first inning. 1-0 pitch. Strike through that one. Got evens out at 1 apiece. One and one to count to the center fielder for Brown Mackie, Carly Smith. Ground ball fouled on the third base line. Count now goes to 1-2 on the center fielder for Brown Mackie, Carly Smith. Strike 3. Struck her out. And that'll retire the side. Springer's now with 6 strikeouts in the contest. We go to bottom of 3. It's Highland 4, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Other scores from around Region 6. Allen leads Fort Scott in Fort Scott 3-1 in the bottom of the second. Cloud County leads Kansas City, Kansas 4-2 in the bottom of the third. Scottie baseball leads or trails Southeast Nebraska by a count of 3-1. They're in the top of the third at the community ballpark uptown. That a non-conference 1-9 inning affair this afternoon for the baseball team. Leading off the bottom of the third for Highland, number 25, the first baseman, Faith Kane. Kane had a double to left back in the first inning as Highland batted around, picked up their 4 runs. Kane, a second-team all-conference, first-team all-region player as a freshman, also an NJ or a KJCCC all-academic selection as a freshman. Ground ball, left-hand side. And that ball foul. So Faith will come back to the plate. 6'2" sophomore out of Omaha, Nebraska, batting .313 in the number 6 hole this afternoon. Picked up her 5th double of the year earlier in the contest. Slow roller down third baseline is foul. Got around on a changeup. Was way out ahead of it. Kane batting .656 with runners on. She's got the bases empty in front of her here with nobody down as she's leading off the bottom of the third. Whitney Rothwell and Annie Rockley due up next. Pitch misses outside, says the home plate umpire, and the count now goes to 2-2. Hard hit ball out the left. That's going to get to the gap and go to the wall. Kane's going to go into second base with her second double of the ball game. Sixth hit of the contest for the Lady Scotties. Now batting number 15 is designated player Whitney Rothwell. Whitney Rothwell singled to right last time at the plate back in the first inning. Whitney's an all-academic selection, all-conference player as a freshman. First offering to her from Heather Villarreal. It's foul ball back to the screen. Rothwell at the plate, a 5'10" sophomore out of Lawrence, Kansas, batting .214 on the year. Picked up her 7th hit of the season back in the first inning. Put down the bunt. Third baseman will have to handle it. They're going to say it's a foul ball. Rothwell will come back. Kane will go back to second base. Again, the wind blowing the dust. The field had 45 minutes of water on it last night, and we're still getting dust up this afternoon with the wind coming in from right field and dead center this afternoon here at over 30 miles an hour. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Rothwell. Pitch upstairs, 1-2. Heather Villarreal has given up 4 runs to this point on 6 hits. She's walked 3. It has not struck out a batter. That pitch foul back. Highland sitting in the top spot in the Region 6 standings with a 10-1 record, 22-5 overall. Brown Mackie in the 14th spot. Off of the 5th. That ball's going to drop. Second baseman has it, cannot make the play. They throw to third. Ball gets away. Kane will hold up there, and going into second base on the error will be Whitney Rothwell. Now batting number 2, the right fielder, Annie Rockley. Annie Rockley, the sophomore out of Raytown, Missouri, batting .340 at the plate. Annie was the third walk given up by Villarreal in the contest back in the first inning. As again, the lady Scottie batted around. Nobody out, 2 outs, 2 on with nobody down here in the bottom of the third. Faith Kane at third base after doubling to left. Whitney Rothwell picked up the infield single, then went to second base on the errant throw by the first baseman to the third baseman. That pitch taken for a strike. The count goes to 1-1. So 1-1 to Rockley. Fly ball out to right. That's hit hard, but the wind's going to knock it down. Kane will tag. And here she comes to the plate. Throw is off line. She comes to the score. Rothwell will go to third on the throw home. 5-0, Lady Scotties. Now batting number 4, the center fielder, Kelsey McIntyre. Kelsey singled to left last time at the plate, picking up her 11th hit of the year. McIntyre batting in the number 9 spot again. Normally does not come to the plate in the contest. She's strictly the flex player out in center. Pitch taken off the edge for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 1 out, a runner on third for Highland with 1 run across in the inning. Ball taken off the edge for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes on the number 9 batter in the Highland lineup, Kelsey McIntyre. Again, the wind really gusting here at the clubhouse. Upstairs, ball 4. 4th walk given up by Heather Villarreal. Now batting number 23, the second baseman, Morgan Balderas. Balderas now to the plate with 2 runners on. A walk and a fly out the left so far for the JL Conference Player of the Week. Bluffs the bunt, throw down to second base. It's high. Ball goes out into center field. The runner will come in to score. 6-0 in favor of the Lady Scotties on the throw up the middle. Morgan Balderas still at the plate. Kelsey McIntyre now 4 for 5 in stolen bases on the year. Pitch down low, 2-0. Balderas again, who leads the team in runs, hits, doubles, triples, homers, and total bases at the plate. She also leads the team in being hit by a pitch with 6. There's a bunt down. Third baseman will have to handle it. Throw to first base. Off the line. Balderas levels the first baseman at first. The runner comes around to score. Now batting, number 30, the left fielder, Kenzie Garvin. Lady Lions came into the contest with 89 errors on the season. And I've got them for 2 here in this contest. 7-0 in favor of Lady Skies. 1 out and a runner on second. Hard hit ball out to shallow right. That's going to drop in. Gets away from the center fielder as she goes down. Garvin will go to Mackie. Balderas going to third. Now batting, number 6, third baseman, Katie Ray Nordman. Nordman 2 for 2 in the contest. A single to left and a double to left in 2 tries. Norman picked up an RBI back in the first inning, driving her 33rd run of the year. Going to second base. Was Kenzie Garvin. Garvin did not make it. That's the first time that Garvin has been thrown out this year. She came into the contest 10 for 10. So Highland aggressive on the base paths to run themselves potentially out of the inning. 2 outs. Norman takes the strike. Count now goes to 2-1. We're going to lose a lot of conditioner off the infield today. We may raise the state of Nebraska a half inch. A pitch upstairs. Count 3-1. Nordman, hard hit ball to left. Left fielder cannot make the play. That'll go all the way to the wall. Balderas will come in to score. Nordman will go into second with a stand-up double. Now batting, number 8, the catcher, Lauren Crouch. Lady Scottie's now up 8-0 in the bottom of the third. Crouch, the cleanup batter, has walked and sacrificed in 2 tries. Takes that pitch for ball 1. Highland not really using a lot of power today with the wind blowing in. They're nickel and diming the Lady Lions this afternoon. I've got 8 runs on the board on 9 hits. 2 errors and 2 walks given up by Brown Mackie, but no hit batters. Crouch sends that one out to left. That's going to drop in. Norman will come in to score, and the merry-go-round continues for Lady Scotties. We got to go 5. Nope. Now batting number 34, the pitcher, Dominique Springers. Dominique now the 9th batter to come to the plate here in the 3rd inning. Just flied out to the pitcher and flied out to the first baseman in 2 trips. Ground ball left-hand side with foul. Dominique batting .325 in the number 5 spot this afternoon. Fly ball, dead center field. The woman's going to knock this one down. Catch is made, and now we'll retire the side. Lady Scotty's put 2 on the board, I believe. Here in the 3rd inning. Correction, make that. How many did you say, Ivan? 5 runs on the board here in the bottom of the 3rd. We go to top of 4. Highland 9, Brown Mackie 0. I'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Velasquez, Collins, and Martinez, the 2, 3, and 4 batters, due up for Brown Mackie here in the top of 4th. Dominique Springer returns to the circle for her 4th inning of work. Dominique's thrown 40 total pitches through 3 innings of action, 27 strikes and 13 balls. So far, a 1 hitter, according to the stats out of the Highland dugout. Cloud County and KCK are tied up at 5 all in the bottom of the 4th. Five to 3 in favor of Fort Scott versus Allen down at Fort Scott this afternoon. Leading off the top of the 4th for Brown Mackie, the shortstop, number 17, Brittany Velasquez. Brittany Velasquez struck out looking back in the 1st inning. Take the first offering from Dominique Springer for a strike. Springer with 6 strikeouts in the contest. She's faced 1 batter over the minimum so far. And that was a single to left or single to center back in the 1st. Pop fly on the infield. Faith Kane will make the catch in fair territory. And the out is made. Now batting number 5, the first baseman, Morgan Collins. Morgan Collins singled to center, the only hit in the contest for Lady Lions to my count. That was her 32nd hit of the season and 85 at bats. She's got 16 runs, 5 doubles to triple, 9 RBIs on the year. She leads the team with an on-base average of .430. That pitch was a strike. Count goes to 0-1. One out, nobody off for Brown Mackie here in the top of the 4th. 0-1 pitch. Swung through that one for a strike. Brown Mackie first baseman Morgan Collins down the count 0-1. Or make that 0-2. Collins has got 15 strikeouts on the year. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Dominique. Strike 3, got her looking. Now batting number 6, the third baseman, Michaela Martinez. Michaela Martinez went down swinging to end the first inning for Brown Mackie. Pitch taken for a strike. 7 strikeouts now in the contest for Dominique. Oh, 1-2 to count now. Oh, they'll be serving between games, yeah. That pitch misses the zone. Count goes to 1-1, or make that 2-2. And strike three struck her out. Dominic Springer's now with 8 strikeouts in the contest as she shuts Brown Mackie down for the third straight inning in order. We go to bottom of 4, Highland 9, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Heather Villarreal has thrown 89 total pitches through 3 innings of work, 55 strikes and 34 balls. Giving up 9 runs on 10 hits officially. And it's going to be Faith Kane, Whitney Rothwell, and Annie Rockley to lead us off here in the bottom of 4. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Highland, number 25, the first baseman, Faith Kane. Faith with 2 doubles in the contest, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. Both of them to the left. Doubles 5 and 6 for her on the season. As she's going to face Heather Villarreal out of Falfurrias, Texas, with an ERA of 7.48 for the third time in the contest. It bounces across the plate for ball 1. It's sunshine skies at the moment, but the wind blowing like the dickens here in northeast Kansas. Wind blowing in at 25 miles an hour, gusting to 35. According to weather.com. Count now goes to 2-1 on the leadoff batter here in the 4th for Highland, Faith Kane. Fly ball out to left center. The wind will blow that back and knock it down for the easy out. There's one down. Now batting number 15, the designated player, Whitney Rothwell. Whitney Rothwell with 2 infield single, or a single to right and an infield single in the second. Make that the third. First pitch taken by Rothwell is a strike. Whitney, a 5'10 sophomore out of Lawrence, Kansas, batting .214 on the year. Whitney batting a number 7th hole here in game number 1. Foul ball off the handle of the bat and out of play. Count now goes to 1-2. That one misses the zone. The count now evens out at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 4th. And Highland leading the Lady Lions out of Brown Mackie from Salina at 9-0. That pitch upstairs, and the count now goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Whitney Rothwell. Rothwell with 6 walks and 10 strikeouts on the year. Whitney's yet to be hit by a pitch this season. Sends that ball foul and out of play. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming from Heather Villarreal. Upstairs, ball 4. Fifth walk of the ball game given up by Villarreal. Now batting number 2, the right fielder, Annie Rockley. Correction, we've got a pinch hitter coming up. Now batting for Highland, number 16, Sam Hill. And I believe running at first will be number 17, Connor Patterson. So Highland with some substitutions here, up 9-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Sam Hill is a 5'5" freshman out of Raynor, Missouri, batting .516 on the season. Takes the first pitch off the edge for ball 1. Hill has been at the plate 31 times this year, 12 runs on 16 hits. A double, 5 RBIs on the year, 5 walks and 3 strikeouts. She sends that ball to the left, and she's on with a single. Now I've got Highland now with 11 hits in the contest. Now batting number 4, the center fielder, Kelsey McIntyre. Kelsey McIntyre now to play with runners at first and second and 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Kelsey's 1 for 1 in the contest officially, with a single to left in the first and a walk back in the 3rd. McIntyre, the 5'3" sophomore out of Independence, Missouri, batting .435 in the number 9 spot. Walks through that one, takes it for ball 2. Takes that one for a strike. The count out goes to 2-1. Foul ball back and out of play. We'll even the count out at 2-2. Want to give a shout out to Kelsey McIntyre from Aaron Slocum, watching down in Warrensburg, Missouri. Thank you for making that comment there, Aaron. 2-2 to Kelsey McIntyre. Foul ball back to the screen. Count will remain at 2-2. Here comes the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Greg make that the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, got her looking. First strikeout of the contest for Heather Villarreal. Now batting number 23. Correction. Now batting number 3, McKenna Davis. McKenna Davis, a first-team all-conference, first-team all-region player a year ago. 5'5" sophomore out of Olathe. Batting for the first time this year. She's coming off of a hand injury where she broke a bone diving for a ball in practice. She's going back for Morgan Balderas, who was 0 for 1 officially with a walk, a fly out to left, and a reach on an error. Davis sends that one out to left, and she's on with her first hit of the year. That'll drive in a run. So we're very happy now here in the clubhouse for McKenna. Davis gets her first hit and first RBI of the year. And now we've got some whole-scale substitutions in the lineup. Batting now will be number 9, Kayla Ross. Now batting for Highland, number 9, Kayla Ross. Kayla Ross now will come to the plate. A 5'6" freshman out of Tumble, Texas, batting .414 on the year. Kayla has been to the plate 29 times, 6 runs on 12 hits, 3 doubles, 2 homers, 9 runs batted in. Bases are still runners at first and second. And 2 outs here in the inning. Gets foul back. Pitch down low to Ross. Count now goes to 1-2. Runners at first and second. Lady Scottie with a run across on the board here in the fourth. As they lead Brown Mackie now 10-0. There's a ground ball to the first baseman. Goes off her glove. She'll pick it up and step on the bag, and that'll retire the side. Lady Scotties leave 2 on the base paths, but they get 1 on the board. We go to top of 5. Highland 10, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Due up for Brown Mackie here in the top of 5 will be Allen, Guerrero, and Villarreal. As we've got some defensive substitutions for the Lady Scotties, we'll have to double check who's where in the outfield. We've still got Kinsey Garvin out in the left. And we have basically the same defensive alignment, it appears to be. We have a new right fielder for sure. Now playing right field for Highland, number 10, Katie Lackner. Now batting, number 25, Jalissa Guerrero. Gets fly ball out to third base by Megan Allen, who led off the inning. Now at the plate is Guerrero, the second baseman. She flied out to the pitcher. Ground ball, short fly ball. First base, nice job by Henley Weaver to cover this position. That'll go down as a ground out, 6-3. Weaver with good range got behind the pitcher right in front of Balderas to make the play. Now batting number 27, the pitcher, Heather Villarreal. Heather Villarreal at the plate, batting .232. Flied out to the catcher to end the second. Swung through that pitch for a strike. Springers again with 8 strikeouts in the contest. She has a season high of 9 against Hutchinson. And strike 2. 2 down, nobody on for Brown Mackie here in the top of the 5th. If the Lady Lions cannot get a couple runs here, this thing's going to be over. Pitch upstairs, 1-2. Springers again has thrown basically a one-hit shutout. Then thrown just one, or pitched to one batter over the minimum. That pitch upstairs. Count now goes 2-2. Springer's trying to get her 8th victory of the year. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Nobody on for the Lady Lions in the top of the 5th. They trail Highland 10-0. And here's the pitch from Springer. Foul ball backing out of play. Highland with 4 runs in the first, 5 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. Here comes the 2-2 pitch again from Dominique. Strike 3 got her looking. Springer ties her season high of 9 strikeouts, and that'll end the ball game. And that's your ball game. Final score: Highland 10, Brown Mackie 0 in 5. Dominic Springer is your winning pitcher with now an 8-0-1 record on the year. Springer has allowed 1 batter above the minimum, giving up no runs on 1 hit, striking out a season-tying 9. We'll put 20 minutes on the board and be back with game number 2. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Scottie Sports Network, Lady Scotties take a 10-0 victory over the Lady Lions in 5 here in game number 1. Quick check around the Jayhawk Conference. Allen has came back to take a 7-5 lead over Fort Scott in Fort Scott in the top of the 5th. Kansas City, Kansas leads Cloud County in the bottom of the 6th, 7-5. Scottie Baseball trails Southeast Nebraska 9-1 in 4 up at the big ballpark. That is a 1-9 inning effect. Top of the 2nd, down in Independence, Hutchinson and Indy are tied in a 0-0 tie in the top of 2. So we'll take a break and be back. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Scottie Park in Highland, Kansas. Lady Scottie coming off a 10-0 win in 5 over the Brown Mackie Lady Lions. As we're getting ready here for the game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, your defensive alignment for Highland in game number 2. In left field is number 2, Annie Rockley. In center field, number 4, Kelsey McIntyre. In right field, number 16, Sam Hill. In around the infield at third base, Katie Ray Nordman. Your shortstop is number 9, Kayla Ross. At second base, number 23, Morgan Balderas. At first base, number 15, Whitney Rothwell. Behind the plate is number 8, Lauren Crouch. And inside the circle for the Lady Scotties, number 35, Dusty Beffert. So Dusty Beffert will be inside the circle for the Lady Scotties here in game number 2. 5'10", freshman out of Garden City, Kansas, with an ERA of 2.80. Beffert's got an ERA again of 2.80, 2-1 record on the year. This is her 21st appearance inside the circle. Her 12th appearance inside the circle, her 3rd game start of the season. She's thrown 30 innings of work, giving up 12 earned runs on 29 hits, 15 walks, and 28 strikeouts. She leads the team in homers given up with 6. She's thrown 1 wild pitch and hit 3 batters on the year. She's going to face Carly Smith, Brittany Valquez, and Morgan Collins here in the top of the first for Brown Mackie. Leading off the top of the first inning for Brown Mackie, the center fielder, number 10, Carly Smith. Carly Smith will lead us off, a 5'6" freshman out of Beaumont, Texas, batting .366 on the year. Lead the team in at-bats, runs scored, and hits. 112 at-bats, 22 runs, 41 hits. 6 doubles and 6 runs batted in. 5 walks and 9 strikeouts coming in today's action. And the first pitch from Beffert is taken outside for ball 1. Brown Mackie now 0-17 in region play, 3-29 on the year. Lady Scotties now go to 11-1 in region, 23-5 on the season. After that 10-0 victory in the first contest in 5 innings. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The leadoff batter here in game number 2, Carly Smith. Brittany Valquez in the on-deck circle. The shortstop, Dusty Beffert, coming to an agreement with Lauren Krause behind the plate. And here's the 1-1. Ground ball down the third base side, but foul. So Beffert out ahead on the count, 1-2. Get other scores around the region. Allen leads Fort Scott 10-5 in the top of the 7th. KCK leads Cloud County in the 7th, 9-7. Count now still 1-2 on the batter, Carly Smith. Strike 3, struck her out. So 1 batter, 1 out for Dusty Beffert of Highland. Now batting number 17, Brittany Valquez, the shortstop. Valquez, a 5'6" freshman out of Victoriaville, California, batting .257. 105 at-bats, 18 runs on 27 hits. 8 doubles, a triple, a homer, and 12 runs batted in. Take the first pitch from Beffert for a strike. Beffert now with 29 strikeouts on the season after getting the first batter to go down swinging. Strike 2. Beffert with a rise ball, and Valquez swung under. Megan Collins, the first baseman in the on-deck circle for the Lady Lions here in the top of first. Valaquez. Here's the 0-2 from Beffert. Pitch down low, says the home plate umpire, and the count goes to 1-2. Lady Lions averaging 3.9 runs a contest. They're giving up 9.4 coming into the contest. Ground ball to Nordman at third, over to Rothwell at first, and there's now 2 down. Now batting number 5, the first baseman, Morgan Collins. Morgan Collins, a 5'9" freshman out of Houston, Texas, lead the team in batting average with a .369. 84 at bats coming into this afternoon's action. 16 runs, 31 hits, 5 doubles, a triple, and 9 runs batted in. She's got the best on-base percentage on the team with .430. Fouled the first offering back and out of play. Has a .524 slugging percentage, according to the stats on the national website. 8 walks, 15 strikeouts on the season. She's batting at number 3 spot this afternoon here in game number 2. There's the 0-1 from Beffert. Fly ball left side. Rockley, I believe, out in the left, comes in and makes the catch for the easy out. That'll retire the side. 3 up and 3 down go the Lady Lions. We go to bottom of 1. We're scoreless here at Scottie Park. Your defensive alignment for Brown Mackie in the second ball game. In left field. Ivan, who do I have on left? No, that'd be the pink one. In left field is number 5, Morgan Collins. In center field is Carly Smith. Your right fielder is DJ Carter. Around the infield at third base is Michaela Martinez. At shortstop, Brittany Valaquez. Your second baseman is Julissa Guerrero. At first base is Selena Shelton. Behind the plate is number 23, Megan Allen. And inside the circle for the Lady Lions here in game number 2 is Katie Woods. Katie Woods inside the circle for Brown Mackie here in game number 2. A 5'8" freshman out of Wichita. ERA of 12.08. She's got an 0-17 record. This is her 18th appearance inside the circle, her 17th start of the year. She's got 8 complete games. She's worked 70 and 2/3 innings of work. 122 earned runs on 170 hits, 50 walks, and 31 strikeouts. She's given up 14 homers and hit 8 batters. Leading off the bottom of the first for Highland, the second baseman, number 23, Morgan Balderas. Morgan Balderas will lead us off. The Jayhawk Conference Player of the Week for the second time this season. Morgan, the first team All-American a year ago. Takes that pitch down low, ball 2. Balderas leads the team in runs, hits, doubles, triples, homers, and total bases. She was an all-conference first team, all-region first team. Sends that one down the left-hand side. The ball gets away from the left fielder. Balderas will go to second. She's going to go for third, and she is in there standing up. That'll go down as a single to left, and she'll go with a 2-base fielding error. Now batting number 8, the catcher, Lauren Crouch. Ball was hit to left on the ground, and it got away from the left fielder, went all the way to the fence into the corner. Balderas goes in standing at third. First pitch to Lauren Crouch, the catcher. 4 strike. Fair ball over to first base. And they're going to retire Lauren Crouch on the ground out. Now batting number 6, the third baseman, Katie Ray Nordman. Katie Ray Nordman, all Jayhawk Conference, all academic selection as a freshman. Sophomore out of Augusta, Kansas, batting .382. Put down the bunt. That'll squeeze in Balderas. So on the suicide squeeze, Highland gets a run across. Now batting number 25, the designated player, Faith Kane. Lady Scottie's aggressive on the base paths as usual. Puts one across here in the bottom of the first. They lead Brown Mackie 1-0. Faith Kane, sophomore out of Omaha, batting .313. Gets hit by the pitch. That is the 5th time that Kane has been plunked with a pitch this year. Yes. Now batting number 15, the first baseman, Whitney Rothwell. Rothwell, a 5'10" sophomore out of Lawrence, batting .214, the number 5 hole. Takes the first pitch down low and inside for ball 1. 2 outs, runner on first for Highland. In the bottom of the first inning, they lead Brown Mackie 1-0 here in game number 2 of this 2-game Region 6 seeding contest. Pitch upstairs. Should be 2-0. Joanne, 2-0. No, stay there. Stay where you're at. That's fine. 3-0 now to Rothwell, I believe. It is 3-0, says the home plate umpire. 3 balls, no strikes to Whitney Rothwell. Katie Woods inside the circle has given up 50 walks so far, make it now 51 on the season. Now batting number 9, the shortstop, Kayla Ross. Kayla Ross now comes to the plate after Highland gets a 2-out hit batter and a walk to put 2 on. Kayla, the 5'6" freshman out of Tumble, Texas, batting .414, sends that one up the middle. The runner will come to the plate, throw to third, and ball gets away. Ross gives a single to center on her first at bat of the contest. Lady Scotties are up 2-0. Now batting number 16, the right fielder, Sam Hill. Sam Hill, the 5'5" freshman out of Ray, Missouri, leads the team with a batting average of .516 on limited at bat. 31 at bats this year. 12 runs on 16 hits, a double, 5 runs batted in, 5 walks and 3 strikeouts for Sam. Got the best on base average for Highland with a .583. And I believe the count went to 2-0. Correction, 1 ball, 1 strike, my mistake. 5 ball to right, that's going to drop in there, fair ball. Rothwell will score. Ross will go to second or third base on the play. And Highland still with something going here with 2 down in the bottom of the first, 3 runs across. There the wind came into effect, blew it down and away from the right fielder, who really had no chance in it once it got up in the air. Now batting number 2, the left fielder, Annie Rockley. Annie Rockley out of Raytown, Missouri, a sophomore, at 5'5" tall, batting .340 in number 8 spot. Takes one way upstairs for ball one. Katie Woods got 2 outs in the inning and gave up a hit batsman, a walk, and 2 singles. Change up comes in, taken for a strike by Rockley. Annie with 48 at-bats, 14 runs on 16 hits, 2 doubles, 10 runs batted in, 8 walks, and 6 strikeouts on the year. Took that one on the outside corner, and the count goes to 1-2. Runners at the corners, 3 runs across already here in the bottom of the first. And Katie Woods, the 5'8" freshman out of Wichita, with an ERA of 12.08. Pitch foul back and out of play. Woods inside the circle for her 17th start of the season. Her 18th appearance inside the circle this year. That pitch misses outside, and the count now goes full. Or correct to make that 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on for Highland in the bottom of 1. And with a 3-0 lead here in game number 2. Rockley took that upstairs. Going into second base with the stolen bag was Sam Hill. Sam now 2 for 3 in stolen bases on the year. Removes the easy out at second on a ball hit up the gut. Swing and a miss. Down goes Annie Rockley. That'll retire the side. Highland leaves 2 on the base pads. They get 3 on the board. Go to top of 2. Lady Scotties 3. Lady Lions 1 or 0. You'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Michaela Martinez, Megan Allen, and Katie Wood due up for Brown Mackie here in the top of 2. The 4, 5, and 6 batters in their lineup. Facing Dusty Beffert. Dusty again, a 5'10" freshman out of Garden City, Kansas, an ERA of 2.80. Dusty Beverett has thrown 10 total pitches in the first inning of work. 8 strikes and 2 balls, giving up no runs on no hits. Struck out 1 as she shut down Brown Mackie in order, 1, 2, 3. Leading off the top of the second inning for the Lady Lions, number 6, Michaela Martinez, the third baseman. Michaela Martinez, a 5'6" freshman out of Wichita, batting .237. Will lead us off here to the top of 2. Take the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Martinez, who leads the team in strikeouts with 22. It's her 33rd game of the year, 101 at-bats, 16 runs on 27 hits. 4 doubles, a triple, a homer, and 19 RBIs on the year. She's walked 9 times, been hit by a pitch 9 times. She's ahead on the count on Dusty Beffert, 2-0. Pitch upstairs, 3-0. Beffert now in danger of walking her 29th batter of the year. Her first of the contest. Martinez, the cleanup batter, had to play with a 3-ball and no strike count. Take it down low, ball 4. Walked her on 4 straight. Now batting number 23, the catcher, Megan Allen. Megan Allen now at the plate, sophomore out of Colmesneil, Texas, batting .367 in the number 5 hole. Brown Mackie with their first leadoff batter in the contest on base. Bluffed a bunt, throw back to second base. Balderas there for the tag, but Martinez back in with that first slide. Brown Mackie does not track stolen bases in the national stats. I have them down, they do, but only one player has stolen the base so far for the Lady Scotties this year. Bunt down. Nordman will take it at third, over to Balderas covering. Throw back to second base, and they got her. Bang, bang, double play for the Lady Scotties. Nice defensive field play. Balderas back to Kayla Ross covering behind the runner at second. Ground out, 5-3, and then a make it 5-4, and then a 4-6 double play. Now batting number 22, Katie Woods, the pitcher. Katie Woods, a 5'8" freshman out of Wichita, batting .333 at the plate. Count now goes to 1 ball, 1 strike to Katie Woods. Woods, 87 at-bats, 11 runs on 29 hits, 6 doubles and 14 runs batted in, 3 walks and 13 Ks on the season. Ground balls will be in foul territory, picked up by Lauren Crouch, the Highland catcher. Lauren has caught just about every ball game so far this season. We're going to have to see how much wear and tear she can stand. We get later on in the year, closer to Region 6 play time. 1-2 the count to Brown Mackie's number 22, Katie Woods. Foul ball back to the screen. Two out, nobody on after the 5-4, 4-6 double play by the Lady Scotties. Pitch outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, top of 2 with 2 down. Lady Scotties leading Brown Mackie 3-0. Lady Scotties took the first contest 10-0, and 5 popped up coming over to the Highland dugout, and that'll be up on the top of the dugout and out of play. Again, the wind blowing in out of the south, coming in from dead right field at the moment. Gusting to well over 30 miles an hour. Sunshiny day, as you can tell, 75 degrees. For 74 degrees, it says. Wind out of the southeast at 27 miles an hour, gusting to 40. 3-2 now to count to the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Top of 2. Befford delivers. Ground ball left-hand side. And that'll be a hit. Gets away from the left fielder going into second base with a double. This Katie Woods. That is her 7th double of the year. And the first hit of the contest for the Lady Lions. Now batting number 25, the second baseman, Jalissa Guerrero. Jalissa Guerrero, a 5'4" freshman out of Donna, Texas, batting .284. She's been to the plate 95 times this season, coming into today's action. 6 runs on 27 hits, 5 doubles, 12 RBIs. 10 walks, 20 strikeouts. And she's been hit by a pitch once. Dusty Befford inside the circle for the Lady Scotties with an ERA of 2.80. Pitch taken for a strike at the knees, says home plate umpire. Katie Woods at second base after the 2-out double to left center. We're in the top of 2, Highland up 3-0. Befford comes to an agreement with Lauren Crouch behind the plate, and here's the 1-1. Ground ball chopper over to Rothwell at first. Whitney will pick it up and step on the bag herself and take it unassisted. Lady Lions go down in the second. We go to bottom of 2. Highland 3, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Due up for the Lady Scotties in the bottom of the second. Number 9, 1 and 2 batters in the Highland lineup. McIntyre, Balderas, and Crouch. Facing Katie Woods. Other quick scores from around the Jayhawk Conference. Kansas City, Kansas defeats Cloud County in KCK 9-7 in game number 1. Scotty's baseball trails Southeast Nebraska 12-4 in the top of the 7th. In a 9-inning game scheduled. Allen now leads Fort Scott 15-7 in the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the Lady Scotties, or leading off the bottom of the second for the Lady Scotties, the center fielder number 4, Kelsey McIntyre. Kelsey McIntyre, the 5'3" sophomore out of Independence, Missouri, batting .435 in the number 9 spot, will lead us off this afternoon here in game number 2 in the bottom of 2. The Lady Scotties lead Brown Mackie 3-0. And again on a very windy day in northeast Kansas. Pitch way upstairs. Count goes 1-0. Katie Woods has thrown 21 pitches through 2 innings of work, making 1 inning of work. 10 strikes and 12 balls. That pitch walked through, and the count now goes to 2-0. They got 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes to count on Highland's leadoff batter, Kelsey McIntyre. Take that one for a strike. McIntyre came into the contest with 6 walks on the season. 5 strikeouts in 23 at-bats. Ball 4, she walked her. Second walk given up by Katie Woods for Brown Mackie. Now batting number 23, the second baseman, Morgan Balderas. Morgan Balderas with a single to left to lead off the bottom of the first. Came around and scored Highland's first run. The NJCAA first team All-American as a freshman. Take the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Morgan now the 2-time Jayhawk Conference Player of the Week. She's the Highland all-time home run leader in single season homers. But we've not had one leave the park today in this kind of wind, because it's going to take a shot and a half to get one out here today. 2-0 to count to Morgan Balderas. Pitch inside, 3-0. So Katie Woods endangering walking back-to-back batters here in the bottom of the second for the Lady Scotties. Here's the 3-0 count from the 3-0 pitch from the freshman out of Wichita. Got that in there for a strike. The count goes 3-1. Lauren Crouch, the catcher, in the on-deck circle. Pitch upstairs, ball 4. Back-to-back walk given up by Katie Woods. Walks 2 and 3 of the contest. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Lauren Crouch. Crouch grounded out to the third baseman back in the first inning. 5'5" sophomore out of Bellevue, Nebraska. Again, leads the team in walk with 10. Sends that one to the second baseman. Makes the catch on the infield. Again, that is a wind-aided catch. Now batting number 25, the designated player, Faith Kane. Correction, now batting number 6, the third baseman, Katie Ray Nordman. Got a batter ahead of myself there, I apologize. Nordman sacrificed back to the pitcher last time at the plate and scored a run, or drove in a run, as Morgan Balderas came in the bottom of the first. Popped her up right-hand side. The wind's going to take that and blow it foul and out of play. Again, any ball hit in the air today is going to be an adventure. You have to keep the line drives and ground balls to be successful in today's ball game. Norman at the plate in all JL conference, all academic selection. Sends that one out to right. That's going to curve away from the fielder. Runner will come around to score. So Kelsey McIntyre scores on the play as Morgan Balderas had to hold up to make sure the ball wasn't caught. And that is the fourth hit of the contest for the Lady Scotties. Now batting, the designated player number 25, Faith Kane. Kane got hit by a pitch back in the first inning. That was her fifth plunk of the year. Kane batting .656 with runners in scoring position. Highland with runners at first and second with one down. Here in the bottom of two with a 4-0 lead. Highland trying to pick up their 11th win in the region, their 23rd win overall. Ground ball, third baseman. They step on third. Correct, and that ball got past third. So the bases are down loaded. Now batting number 15, the first baseman, Whitney Rothwell. Bases loaded, one down here in the bottom of the second. Whitney Rothwell to plate. Whitney walked last time at the plate back in the first inning. First walk given up by Katie Woods in the contest. So a Scottie dog at every base. Rothwell takes that pitch inside. Ooh, caught the inside corner, says the home plate umpire. 1 ball and 1 strike now. On the sophomore out of Lawrence, Kansas, batting .214, number 5 spot. Bunt down, suicide squeeze. They go to home. The catcher cannot make the play, and everybody's safe, and Balderas scores. Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Kayla Ross. Kayla Ross batting .414 will now come to the plate. 5'6" freshman out of Tumble, Texas. Couldn't pull up on that one and took it inside for a ball. Kayla with a single to center last time at the plate. 29 at-bats, 6 runs on 12 hits, 3 doubles, 2 homers, and 9 runs batted in for the freshman out of Tumble, Texas. And a fly ball to the shortstop makes it 2 outs. Now batting, number 16, the right fielder is Sam Hill. Sam Hill skies that one out to center. Silver will come at it and make the easy catch. Lady Scotties lead the bases loaded, but they get a couple on the board here in the second. We go top of 3, Highland 5, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching this Scottie Sports Network. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for Brown Mackie due up here in the top of 3. DJ Carter, Celine Shelton, and Carly Smith. Dusty Befford has thrown 27 total pitches through 2 innings of work. 16 strikes and 11 balls for the freshman out of Garden City, Kansas. Glad to have those of you that are watching us this afternoon over the Scottie Sports Network. You've heard from Aaron Slocum in game number 1 as the Lady Scottie took the contest 10-0 in 5. Leading off the top of the third for the Lady Lions, number 11, the right fielder, DJ Carter. DJ Carter, a 5'7" sophomore out of Overton, Overton, Nevada, batting .360, batting a number 8 spot. Overton's been to the plate 73 times this year, 8 runs on 19 hits, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs on the season. Lady Scotties will be at Iowa Western tomorrow. Take on the Lady Reavers at the Reaver Sports Complex in Council Bluffs, Iowa. You can follow the contest live on the internet through the live stats. Go to the conference website at kjccc.org. Game scheduled to start at 2 o'clock tomorrow up in Council Bluffs. Highland will be on the road Friday and Saturday. They will travel to Independence on Friday starting at 3 o'clock. Then they'll play Cali in Ark City at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Lady Scotties return home at Scottie Park for their next broadcast on Tuesday, April the 12th, as they will host Neosho County here at Scottie Park at 2 o'clock. We'll be back on the air for that. Next internet broadcast will be on Thursday, Scottie Baseball hosting Kansas City, Kansas. Right-hand side, Rothwell gives chase, but it's up on top of the dugout and out of play. So DJ Carter leading off the top of the third with an 0-2 count. Pitch upstairs, 1-2 now from Dusty Beffert. Dusty again came in with an ERA of 2.80 and a 2-1 record, her 12th appearance inside the circle, her third start of the season. She's worked 30 innings of work coming into this contest, 12 earned runs on 29 hits. Change up, right back out to Beffert. She'll have to get over to first base to Rothwell. She does. And there's one down. Now batting number 21, the first baseman, Selena Shelton. Selena Shelton will step in, a 5'5" freshman out of Katy, Texas, batting a .156. .45 at-bats, 5 runs on 7 hits, a double, and 1 RBI on the year for Shelton. She's walked 3 times this year, struck out 12 times. And she's batting in the number 9 hole here in game number 2. Did not play in game number 1 for head coach Brian Bush in his 3rd year out at Salina. Swing and a miss, and she swung well under that one. Count now goes to 0-2. Beffert with 1 strikeout in the contest, 1 walk, is currently throwing a 1-hit shutout to my count. And that pitch misses the zone. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and struck her out. Second strikeout of the ball game for Dusty Beffert. Now batting the center fielder, number 10, Carly Smith. Carly Smith, the top of the Brown Mackie lineup, went down swinging first inning. First strikeout victim of Dusty Beffert. Now with 30 strikeouts on the season, 2 in this contest. That ball goes back to the screen. Bedford right now just pitched to one batter over the minimum through an inning and 2/3. Make that 2 2/3. As we're in the top of the third inning with a 5-0 lead for Highland. Struck through there and struck her out. Make that strike 2. 0-2 now the count to Carly Smith. Smith leads the team in runs scored with 22, runs or the hits with 41. She has struck out 10 times this year coming into this contest. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Bedford. Down low and away. 1-2. Bedford with the wasted pitch tried to get her to go one down in the dirt. But Carly Smith, disciplined at the plate, did not chase the pitch out of the zone. One, 2 from Dusty. Swung through that for strike 3. That'll retire the side. 3 up and 3 down. Go to Lady Lions into third. We go to bottom of 3. Highland 5. Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Going to the top of the 8th at the community ballpark uptown. Scotty's trailed the Southeast Community College Storm out of Beatrice, Nebraska 12-8. Highland with 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Have extended the game. A regular scheduled 9-inning affair up at the big ballpark. Allen has defeated Fort Scott in game number 1 of their doubleheader this afternoon down at Fort Scott, 15-7. Again, Kansas City, Kansas defeated Cloud this afternoon, 9-7. Hutchinson leads Independence at the bottom of the 6th, 6-0 in game number 1 down yonder in Independence. Katie Woods has thrown 40 total pitches through 2 innings of work, 19 strikes and 21 balls. She's given up 5 runs on 4 hits. She has 2 errors behind her. And she's going to face Rockley, McIntyre, and Balderas, the 8, 9, and 1 batters behind the lineup. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for Highland, the left fielder, number 2, Annie Rockley. Annie Rockley ended the Highland first with a strikeout swinging. She was the first strikeout victim of Katie Woods in the ball game. In fact, she was the only strikeout victim of Woods in the contest. And she's down to count 0-1. That one misses outside, 1-1. Kelsey McIntyre in the on-deck circle. 1-1 count to Rockley. Pitch upstairs, 2-1. Annie, a 5'5" sophomore out of Raytown, Missouri, batting .340 in the number 8 spot here in game number 2. Change up, catches the outside corner, says the home plate umpire. Count evens at 2 apiece. So 2-2 to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 3rd for Lady Scottie, Annie Rockley. Rockley, strike 3, couldn't pull a trigger and goes down looking. Strikeout number 2 for Katie Woods. Now batting number 4, the left fielder, Kelsey McIntyre. Kelsey McIntyre led off the 2nd inning with a walk and came around to score one of the Highland runs. Walks through that first pitch for ball 1. McIntyre, a 5'3" sophomore out of Independence, Missouri, batting 435. Walks through that one. Down low, says home plate umpire, and the count goes 2-0. Kelsey, normally the flex player, does not come to bat a lot. She's been to the plate 23 times this season with 11 runs on 10 hits. She's driven in 2 runs on the year. 6 walks and make that 7 walks and 5 strikeouts on the season. On base average of 552, and she walks right there. Now batting the second baseman, number 23, Morgan Balderas. Pitch upstairs, goes off the catcher's glove for a pass ball. Balderas, that is Kelsey McIntyre going into second base. That is not a stolen bag. That'll go down as a pass ball against the catcher. So basically a defensive error. Balderas, single to left and a walk in 2 trips. Sends that one out to left. Then it's going to be a foul ball as the wind took a hold of it and blew it into foul territory beyond where it could be caught. Again, the wind a major factor in today's ball games. Coming out from right field at about close to 40 miles an hour. Any ball in the air definitely is an adventure. Fly ball deep left, that's going to curve foul. Balderas again leads the team in runs, hits, doubles, triples, homers, and total bases. She also leads the team in being hit by pitches 6 times after being a home run record hitter a year ago. Everybody pitched her in tight. Ball misses inside right around the knees, and the count now goes 2-2. Kelsey McIntyre at second base after the walk. Balderas lets that one go past upstairs and outside takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Balderas. Morgan can groove one here if she gets one down the middle. Fly ball popped up on the infield. Shortstop will come over. Runs in and makes the catch. That's now 2 down. Now batting the catcher, number 8, Lauren Crouch. Crouch 0 for 2, ground out to third and a fly out to second. 2 trips to the plate. Highland with another base runner at second base with 2 down here in the bottom of 3, and they lead Brown Mackie 5-0. Ball down low, misses the knees, says the home plate umpire. 1 ball, make that 2 balls and no strikes. Highland now again 11-1 in region play, 23-5 overall after the 10-0 victory in 5 in game number 1. Pitch upstairs, makes it a 3-0 count. Katie Woods in danger of walking her for second batter of the inning. Make that her 5th walk. Nope, that's taken for a strike. She's walked 4. To my count here. I double check things. And ball 4, she walked her. The ball gets back. A wild pitch. The runner will go to third on the play. So 5 walks now given up by Katie Woods. Her 55 on the season. And now we've got a pinch runner, or a change in batting lineup for Highland. Connor Patterson will now come in to bat. Now batting for Highland, Connor Patterson, number 17. Connor Patterson will come in to bat now for Katie Ray Norman, who sacrificed and singled to right in 2 trips. Patterson will probably play on the infield, possibly defensively. I believe that pitch was a ball. I'll double check it. Patterson fouls that one at the plate. We'll see what the lady in the powder blue shirt says. Patterson with a long look down to assistant coach Scott Jordan at third. 1 ball and 1 strike count to the freshman, the sophomore out of McLeod, Kansas, batting 200. Throw back to second base. They got the pick, all they got a run scored. Highland with a double steal. Ball gets away from the catcher. Ball goes out into left, and Crouch will come in to score. So Brown Mackie, with a couple of errors, has allowed another run to come across here in the inning, make that 2 runs to come across. And Connor Patterson still at the plate with a 2-1 count. And the Lady Scottie's up 7-0. As I said before, Brown Mackie came in with a total of 89 errors in 31 ball games so far this year. Two to Patterson, upstairs 3-2. Faith Kane in the on-deck circle. Should Patterson extend the inning? 3-2, popped foul, back out of play. Again, Connor at the plate batting 200. This is her 13th game of the year. 10 at-bats, 3 runs on 2 hits, a homer, and 4 runs batted in. 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. Hit that ball a mile to the left. It's going to curve, and be fouling out of play. And again, once that ball got up in the air, the wind took a hold of it, and it went way foul. Patterson again batting for Katie Ray Nordman, who was 1 for 1 officially with a single to right and a sacrifice. That pitch foul back. Katie Woods inside the circle. Ball 4 has walked her. Third walk of the inning given up by Woods. Now batting, the designated player, number 25, Faith Kane. Runners at the corner, Faith Kane, ground ball to short. They go to second base for the out. Then that'll retire the side. Lady Scotties get 2 on the board in the third. We go to top of 4. Highland 7, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Dusty Beffert still inside the circle. Has thrown 41 pitches through 3 innings of work, 27 strikes and 14 balls. No runs on 1 hit officially. She's thrown 1 batter over the minimum. Brown Mackie has gone down in order in the first and the third. Beffert is going to face Valaquez, Collins, and Martinez, the 2, 3, and 4 batters in the Brown Mackie lineup here in the top of 4. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Lady Lions, number 17, the shortstop, Brittany Valaquez. Valaquez grounded out to the third baseman back in the first inning. Her only trip to the plate so far in the contest. Freshman out of Victorville, California, batting 257 in the number 2 spot. For defense, fouled the first pitch back for strike 1. Again, Highland fans, don't forget the Lady Scotties will be scheduled to be at Iowa Western tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Follow the contest over the JL Conference website. Off of the fifth, that's going to be dropped in front of the third baseman. That's Connor Patterson at third. Now batting number 5, the center fielder, Morgan Collins. Morgan Collins, a freshman out of Houston, Texas, batting .369, flied out to the left to end the Brown Mackie first last time at the plate. Fouled the first pitch back. 0-1 to count to the number 3 batter in the Brown Mackie lineup this afternoon, Morgan Collins. Collins 84 at bats, 16 runs on 31 hits, 5 doubles, a triple. 9 runs batted in. She's got a slugging percentage of .528. Ground ball. Befford goes to second to Balderas. The umpire does not make it the call, so she's safe at second. That'll go down as an error to Befford as he pulled Balderas high off the bag. Now batting number 6. Now batting number 6, the third baseman, Michaela Martinez. Michaela Martinez batting in the cleanup spot now at the plate. She led off the second inning with a walk, but was erased on the base pad with a double play by the Scottie infield. Kraus goes out to set up the defense with runners at first and second. Nobody down here in the top of the fourth for the Lady Lions. Bunt down to Befford. She'll take it. Go to first base with Balderas covering. The sacrifice in order moves the runner to second and third. Now batting number 23, the catcher, Megan Allen. Megan Allen, who grounded into the 5-4 put out that turned into a 4-6 double play last time at the plate, is now up. Ground ball, slow roller to the third, but foul. Lady Lions with runners in scoring position for the first time this afternoon with one out here in the top of the fourth. They have not had a runner on third base until this moment, to my recollection, in either game. Fouls that pitch back. Count stays at 0-2. Dusty Befford with 3 strikeouts in the contest and a walk. Has given up an infield single and had an error here in the fourth to put runners at second and third. Drew on through that one, struck her out. Befford gets the strikeout she needs there. Now batting number 22, the pitcher, Katie Woods. Katie Woods with one of the 2 hits in the contest to my account, a double to left center back in the second. But she was stranded on the base path. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. Change up come drifting in. Woods way out ahead of it. Count evens out at 1-1. Nice looking pitch by Dusty there. The wind, as strong as it is, will affect the pitches today also. The wind's been coming in from the left-hand side of the pitchers. Foul ball, right-hand side. That'll be well out of play. Count now goes to 1-2 on The Brown Mackie pitcher, Katie Woods, a 5'8" freshman out of Wichita, batting .333 in the number 6 spot. Beffert comes to an agreement with Crouch behind the plate, and here's the 1-2. Ground ball. Rothwell will step on the bag, and that will retire the side. Lady Lions threaten but do not score. They leave 2 on the base pass. We go to bottom of 4. Highland 7, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. Rothwell, Ross, and Hill due up for Highland. In the bottom of the 4th, the 5, 6, and 7 batters in their lineup. Facing Katie Woods. Woods has thrown 70 total pitches in the contest through 4 innings of work. Make that 3 innings of work. 32 strikes and 38 balls. She's given up 7 runs on 4 hits. She's had 3 errors behind her. Woods, a 5'8", right-handed freshman out of Wichita with an ERA of 12.08 coming into the contest. An 0-17 record. This is her 18th appearance inside the circle, her 17th start of the year. Leading off for the Lady Scotties, pinch hitting number 3, Mackie Davis. Mackie Davis, the 5'5" sophomore out of Olathe, will now pinch hit for Whitney Rothwell, who walked and reached on an error by the catcher. Davis, in game number 1, had a single and an RBI, sends that one out to shallow left. Davis 2 for 2 on the day after coming in after the injury. Now batting number 9, the shortstop, Kayla Ross. I believe it was. Kayla singled to center and flied out to the shortstop 2-2. So Kayla Davis, that's first base. Hard hit ball right center. That's over the right field head. That's going into the gap. Davis will round second, go into third, and going into second base with a stand-up double. Her 4th of the year is Kayla Ross. Now batting number 16, the right fielder, Sam Hill. Sam Hill at the plate, 1 for 2 in the contest. Single to right in the first and ended the Highland second with a fly out to center. She's got 5 RBIs on the season. There's 2 Lady Scotties on the base paths ahead of her at second and third. Mackie Davis at third, single to left, then went to third and went to second and third on the double to right center by Kayla Ross. So back-to-back hits by the Lady Scotties here in the inning. Off of Katie Woods, who's now got a 3-0 count on the batter, Sam Hill. Sam batting .516 on the year in limited at-bats, taking all the way, and ball 4, she walked her. Make that the 7th walk given up by Katie Woods in the contest. Pinch hitting for the Lady Scotties, number 10, Katie Lackner. Katie Lackner, a 5'7" sophomore out of Baser, Kansas, batting $188. Now at the plate. Lackner batting for Annie Rockley, will probably go out and play right field in the top half of the inning. Rockley was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. Count now goes to 1-1 on Katie Lackner. Runners at first and second. Bases loaded for Katie Lackner. Katie's in her 14th ball game this year. 16 at-bats, 5 runs on 3 hits, 5 RBIs on the year, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. She did not play in game number 1. Held up on that pitch. Strike 3 got her looking at the letters. Pinch hitting for Highland. Number 5, Kiera Ross. Kiera Ross, 5'6" freshman out of Tumble, Texas, batting .308 now, will come in to pinch hit. Kiera batting for Kelsey McIntyre, who walked twice in the contest. Kiera fouls the first pitch she sees, out of play. Kiera, the twin sister of Kayla, 26 at-bats, 3 runs on 8 hits, a double, a homer, and 5 runs batted in. She's got a slugging percentage of .462. Fouls that pitch off of the plate. She's quickly down the count 0-2 to Katie Woods. Woods loaded the bases on a single, a double, and a walk. Got a strikeout for 1 down. Off of the fifth. Foul ball. Morgan Baldera stands in the on-deck circle. 0-2, foul ball back. Kiera Ross at the plate stays alive. Kiera with some good power, got a double and a homer in the season, 5 RBIs. She's got the bases loaded in front of her with 1 down. Hard hit ball left center. That's going to drop in there. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. 3 runs will score. Ross goes to third. And she is there. Hopefully I'm back on the air now. Our battery went dead in my wireless mic. 0-2 to count to Lauren Crouch. And now we'll retire the side. But not before the Lady Scottie put 10 runs on the board. And 3 of them in the fourth. We go top of 5. Highland 10, Brown Mackie 0. You're watching the Scottie Sports Network. We've got several substitutions for the Lady Scotties here in the inning. Now pitching for Highland. 0-0, Kennedy Barron. Also, defensive alignment at third base, Connor Patterson is now playing third. Katie Lackner is now out in right. Is Kiera out in center?
I think she's in the left field. Well, I don't know if she's. Left
Kiera Ross is now in left field. Lackner in center, and Sam Hill is now in right for Lady Scottie defensively. Leading off the top of the fifth for Brown Mackie, number 25, Jalissa Guerrero. Jalissa Guerrero will step in. She's 0 for 1 in the contest, grounded out to the first baseman unassisted to end the Brown Mackie second. Dusty Beffert leaves the circle after giving up no runs on 2 hits to my count, striking out 4, walking 1. They're going to say, did she go around? She did. No, they didn't. She did not. So it'll be 1 ball and no strike. Kennedy Barron's a 5'3" freshman out of St. Joe, Missouri, with an ERA of 5.31 inside the circle. She's got a 3-0 record. It's her 8th appearance inside the arc this year. Pitched down low. She's pitched in 15 innings of work, 11 earned runs on 17 hits, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts for Barron this year. Then Heidi Jordan's going to come out, and they're going to double check at the plate or at the pitching rubber, see if whether Barron is delivering an illegal pitch. As the base umpire comes over to discuss something there with Coach Heidi Jordan. Possibly Barron is leaping from the coming off or does not have her heel completely on the rubber to start her pitches. As she starts with her heel on the rubber instead of her toe. 2 balls and 1 strike to count, says the home plate umpire. And here's the 2-1 from Kennedy Barron. Pitch down low, 3-1. Again, Kennedy Barron in on relief of Dusty Beffert, who went the first 4 innings of work, giving up no runs on 2 hits to my count. Striking out 4 and walking 1. Strike down hard of the plate. Count goes full, 3-2. Leadoff batter at the plate, and Jalissa Guerrero, the freshman out of Donna, Texas, batting .284 in the number 7 spot. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Kennedy Barron. Foul ball right-hand side. That one went flying over the first base dugout. Three-two pitch from Barron. Upstairs, ball 4. He walked her. First walk given up by Kennedy Barron in the ball game. Second walk overall given up. Now batting, number 11, the right fielder, DJ Carter. DJ Carter, 0 for 1. She led off the third inning with a ground out back to the pitcher. Dusty Befford went 2 players, make that 3 players above the minimum through 4 innings of work. Foul ball right-hand side. Ricochets off the top of the first base dugout. Carter at the plate, a 5'7" sophomore of Overton, Nevada, batting .260, number 8 hole. Kennedy Barron giving up the leadoff walk. That's Kennedy's 5th walk of the year given up. Ground ball back to Barron. She'll go to second for 1. Over to first base, not in time. So that'll go down as a 1-6 fielder's choice. Now batting, number 21, the first baseman, Selena Shelton. Selena Shelton, the 5'5" freshman out of Katy, Texas, batting a .156, number 9 hole. Went down swinging. Back in the third inning, strikeout victim number 2 of Dusty Befford. That pitch foul back and out of play. So Brown Mackie with a runner on first with 1 down here in the top of the 5th. And Highland with a 10-0 lead. And the Lady Lions have to get at least 3 runs in the inning to extend the contest. 0-1 pitch from Barron. Ground ball. That'll play it third, over to first, double play, and that's your ball game. Nice play by Connor Patterson over to Balderas, then on to Whitney Rothwell to get the final out of the game. Final score of the contest, it was Highland 10, Brown Mackie 0 in 5. Your winning pitcher was Dusty Befford. She gave up no runs on 2 hits, struck out 4 and walked 1. Want to take this opportunity to remind everyone, don't forget that the Lady Scotties will be on the road tomorrow at Iowa Western at the Reaver Sports Complex in Council Bluffs, Iowa, starting at 2 o'clock. Then on Friday, they'll go to Independence at 3 and 5. They'll be at Cali on Saturday at 1 and 3. All away contests can be viewed over the internet through the live stat link on the conference website at kjccc.org. Lady Scotties return home on Tuesday, April the 12th, as they host Neosho County here at Scottie Park. First pitch scheduled for 2 o'clock on Tuesday the 12th. Well, thank you all for coming. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Please have a safe trip on your way home. Lady Scotties take 2 from Brown Mackie by the final scores of 10-0 in 5. In fact, both games were 10-0 in 5. Highland now 12 and 1 on region play. They stay among the top in the region standing. They are now 24 and 5 on the year. Brown Mackie, or 24 and 6 on the year. Brown Mackie now drops to 0 and 18 in region play, 3 and 30 on the season. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook this evening. I'll have the updates from around the region as other games in play. Under games underway are Allen at Fort Scott, Cloud County at KCK. Number 9 Johnson is at Neosho this afternoon, and Hutchinson is at Independence in non-region play. Cali plays D1 number 8 Butler in El Dorado this evening, starting at 5 o'clock. So again, from Scottie Park and Highland, good night, everybody. We shall see you for baseball this coming Thursday up at the community ballpark as Highland takes on KCK. From Highland, good night. We'll see you later.